Hello and welcome. Today I would like to go over why I use AI art to help me progress my board game. It seems I've been putting out some shorts showing off the characters and just some general things about the game. I've been getting a lot of dislikes for the video, and I can only assume it's because there's AI art in the cards, but I would like to just explain why, kind of understand where I'm coming from. So to start, AI art for me is used as a stepping stone. It helps me get my point across to my artist to help visually and kind of just explain what I'm looking for. So a good example real quick is Pax the Dice Goblin. This is the AI art I generated. Eventually I got to this picture. Then I took this and I put it into my card because I'm a visual person, reading person. I don't even know what it's called. So when I'm testing the board game on Tabletop Simulator for new characters, new ideas, and new things like that, personally, I like a picture. I see the picture, I know what the abilities are, I know what the card does. So I put in AI art. Nowhere will the final product have AI art. It will all be done by a real artist. I take this, I send it to my artist a picture of like what I'm looking for, and then I give her a bio of probably like a paragraph or two with some reference pictures that is what I'm looking for. And then she comes back with some stuff, and eventually we end up with something like this on the right, which is Pax. We're not keeping the AI art. It's not going to be in the final game. It's just right now used as a placeholder until the art is done. Now, it's on Tabletop Simulator because I want the game to get out there so people can see it, test it, play it, and let me know their feedback. Because if I'm going to create this board game and I'm going to sell it, I don't want people to buy the board game without knowing if they like it. So the best way for me to do it is put it on Tabletop Simulator. I spent a very long amount of time importing the assets, putting all of the ways to make the game. I have a video of me working on it. It took like probably an entire day just to get a playable version on Tabletop Simulator. My artist does all the art. I do all of like the graphic stuff. So this was the first card ever created character-wise was Pax. I was going to PAX Unplug and I wanted a promo card to hand out to people to show off my board game. This was the first card. This was the first real printed card. I literally ordered a massive pack of 500 of packs. As you can tell, I didn't do so well handing them out, but there's always next year. They're like actual cards. So no real card that I will ever produce will have AI art. I will always pay an artist for it. A lot has been done for the board game. We'll start with, this is the first official champion for the board game. This is the official art. This is what my artist came back with. This is her. So this is how she's going to look in the final version of the game. Then there's the rest of these. She's got the little bios, the little AI art, everything about them. She's got the stories from the website. She said she's currently working on Yukimura, and she showed me a sketch of Grandmaster Olaf. So we're getting there. They're just not done yet. They take a while. She did the back of the card. This is a prototype. We still have to finish more. She also has to do the 10 bosses, which is going to take a lot of time too. So I'm not trying to rush her. I want the art to look good. I want it to be great. I've got one artist to make sure that the board game itself is cohesive. When the board game is finally done and it's out there, I have plans for expansions. There are already a bunch of other champions and bosses and items and things that I've already come up with that I am playtesting currently. I'm going to hire a bunch of artists. I've been looking online for people on Instagram, people that do freelance, and I've been saving all these people that I think are amazing artists that I would love to contact. Currently, I'm working with one. She has done these item cards for me. So the gold item cards, she did all of this art for me for the items. All the item cards are her art, all for the board game. She did the board for me. This is all her drawings. I made the logo myself. This is something I did. She did the tiles for me. This is the third revision of the tiles. I did like a pixel art one when I was first playtesting. She then made me a second set, and then this is the third and final set that we're going to go with. I love the art style. It's on the website. I think it's called Incarnate, and it's a D&D map creator. So I went on and I spent an entire day learning this program, and I created the map of Kromatic. I started putting characters from around the world on here, and you can read about it on the website. There's a lot of lore. There's a lot of stuff I've been writing, a lot of stuff I've been making. Rook, the orc, is from here. Raiden is from up here. You can read about it in his bio. Pax goes through the desert and collects gemstones and turns them into dice from here. The Calabar Kingdom is where Sir Emmett is from. Dolrak the dwarf is from Dwarven City up here. Like, you can go around and you can find where everybody is from. And there's more places that have a lot more stories to come and a lot of other things. So look forward to that. Next, my artist has did the cover for the board game. This is a early copy revision, but I've been using it for the cover of the instructions. All this took a very long amount of time. I designed the front and the chart part. She did the little silhouettes. Next up, we have the original instructions. This is the old art for the tiles that like I made, and then you can see what the new ones look like, but this is the original instructions. Very basic. This is how I did my gold items with like PNG images offline before I did like the AI art 5 years ago. We used to play with like literally cards like this when I was playtesting very early. So this is how the original instructions looked. Then this is all the stuff I created, was able to like Frankenstein PNGs off Google to get my point across sent to my artist. This is like what I told her I needed. And she came back with this, and this is the final product. She did the stone for me. She did the wood board. She did the paper. She does all the little drawings like the trap door, the rotates that I need, the little campfire. I had her do some bigger drawings like the dragon, so we have something cool like that. She did the dwarf for me, the little goblin, the door, statue of like the angel. I just want to make it clear that the board game will not have AI art. They're all getting worked on. She's working very hard. She's working as fast as she can. I don't want to rush her because I want the art to be good and I don't want her to stress out. So it's going to take a little while longer for the board game to be done and actually get to the stage of where I can start putting it on Kickstarter, and we could try and start raising some money to get it produced. But in the meantime, it's over on Tabletop Simulator, free to play. If you have the game, just go to the workshop, type it in. There's a bunch of shorts talking about it that I made. Play it, see if you like it. I know it's a tad confusing. I'm going to make a video on how to play. There's like nuances. If you play Magic the Gathering, you'll have no problem learning this game. That's where we're at. That's what I wanted to get through and just talk about. There's a short video just kind of explaining, showing off everything that's in the game, what we did, how much it takes, because there's a lot. This isn't like a fast process. I would love to do a video if people would like to see it, how the board game started, and kind of just tell the story of it, because like I said, this was years in the making. This has taken like 4 years to get here. Like I said, there's more characters designed, there's more bosses are going to eventually be coming to Lombard's Labyrinth and the world of Chrysanthemum. If you guys enjoy this, if you like the board game, if you like what I'm doing and you want to follow along, please subscribe, like, comment, tell me anything in the description about your favorite character, what you think of like the map, anything. Just, I love interacting with everyone in the comments, talking about the board game that I've been super passionate about and talking about for 4 years. Yeah, I'm just really grateful I can now start showing it off. Anyway, I don't want to keep rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This is just like a short video. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Hope to see you guys again next time, and peace.